Hey everyone, Flamer here, and today we're gonna be reacting to my good friend Clarkysj's newest video, which is calling the new generation of zombies content creators. I myself was included in this list I saw on Twitter, so I was very interested to see who are all these people and what can they bring to the table. And maybe we could collab in the future, who knows? Let's dive straight into it. Knowing Clarky, he will have an intro ready for us that will take like a minute or two. So, let's see.
We need to bring light to this dark place.
Okay, we got some old school Keen on the Tongue gameplay. And just cutting through gameplay. Bit loud. Going into the teleporter. Ready to pack a punch or something?
Yo, what's up?
Huh? wait, what?
Double the honor.
Sort of supply drops and Black Ops 1 coming into the maps. And there we go. Oh god, no.
You weren't supposed to see that.
No, you're not supposed to see that. You were
Not supposed to see that. I saw this live when this happened. Loved that. Easter eggs for charity.
Welcome to Easter Eggs for Charity 2017.
Look at that beautiful baby gun.
I got some fake money.
These are just old school videos. It's so weird seeing these right now.
Okay, shut that!
Legend.
When did Richtofen have a wife and kid? He's supposed to be gay.
So I decided to play in a PvP zombies tournament with other zombies creators. The Stanley 557 situation is crazy.
It's Mr.
Good
Forge of
afternoon,
Despair.
my internet kittens and boyfriend kissers.
Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and take some speed cola. Thank you.
So, I heard about Beware of the Six. I've been seeing his content pop up recently, so I've been enjoying it. So honestly, I would recommend checking him out. Great content creator, and I think he's gonna bring lots to the table. So it's cool for Clarky to have him be included here.
Thank you very much. Hey, on the house.
New generation of zombies creators.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason.
Jason.
Here. Welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video.
Alright boys, here we are
Xbox.
on Rust in 2024.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna go
Samuel.
for 100 in the Onslaught on Cold War Zombies.
Yo, how's it going, everyone?
B-Rad.
It's B-Rad the man. Now today, we're going to be ranking every Call of Duty Zombies perk jingle from worst to best.
Hey everyone, Flamer here. I'm gonna tell you how to kill the tentacle monster on Firebase C.
Hello, I'm Mr. Rel, and today we're going to be taking a look at
Mr.
the
Rel,
Jack Frosty
great guy.
Carbine kit in Modern Warfare Zombies.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Caleb.
Caleb with a brand new video.
Yo guys, Insane Gamer 52
Insane.
here, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Gobblegums and Black Ops 6 Zombies.
Did you guys know Richtofen
Fat
used the
Matt,
Magnum
he's
Gat on Dawn
coming
of the
back
Dead
from
to actually
retirement, let's
satisfy one of his
go.
kinks by absolutely boiling his nutsack?
Okay, never mind that, continue.
Zombies content creators have brought so much joy to not only the community, but the games. To have so many different unique challenges over the years on Zombies, and of course collaborations, like the Z House along with big events like ZWC and EE4C. And as time has went on, there has been such a big growth of Zombies careers over the past 5 years.
Gamey!
Hello everyone, my name is Clarkysj, and today I am here with No Name here. Introduce yourself, man.
Hi everyone, No Name here, and I'm glad to be here, man. Thanks for inviting me.
No Name here.
Man.
Never
But today,
heard of him.
We will be talking about the new era of Zombies content creators. But of course, we cannot talk about the new generation without talking about the last generation of Zombies content creators. I'm talking about people like Relaxing End. You can even consider the Swift Plays at this point, because I know he doesn't do much Zombies anymore. Of course, some people on this topic may actually still be doing Zombies content, but
True.
of course started all the way back from World at War. But what do I mean by last gen? Well, I don't mean like last gen Richtofen type shit, for starters.
What the actual fuck did you just say to me right now?
I mean content creators of Zombies all the way.
Just pausing you right there. Clarky, I do think that you finally found that drive for yourself with regarding using memes and making a video. So congrats to you for finally finding that. Great job.
again, from World at War to really Black Ops 4. Of course, there are probably some creators on here that, you know, I may not know, so just a heads up. But first people that really come to mind when I think of last gen, number one, it's gotta be Clarkysj. I never really knew a lot about Clarkysj until he made some Black Ops 3 videos, and he really did shine a light within the zombies community. But bro really made some cool ass videos with Black Ops 3 zombies, and then came back years later with Cold War, and is still uploading content till this day. He's just not solely focused on zombies anymore. He's actually uploading stuff like Elven.
I remember the thumbnails.
Another content creator I have
I just
in mind
didn't know him by
is
name.
Crash Power. Crash Power in my eyes will always be the Jesus Christ of Origins. That dude knew everything of Origins.
Oh my, Crash Power. If you guys know the Crash Power era of Origins, oof. You have been in for a wild ride. If you're just now hearing about him, just seeing Clarky here on screen is also so funny. But he was an interesting guy. And I do think he recently started uploading again. I don't know for certain though, but I did see something on like Twitter. Well, we shall see.
I mean everything. So Crash Power, if you watch this video, know that I respect you and see you as the Jesus Christ of Origins. But then of course you have people like Syndicate, which he's done many uploads of zombies over the course of Black Ops 1 zombies, and still uploads zombies.
This was my favorite zombies created back in the day.
In regards to the game mode itself,
like my first
he still regards this to one of his
like
favorite games of all time.
zombies.
But as we get further and further into the future at this point, people like Relaxing End, Noah J, Lex Power, many more shining lights on zombies, especially with Black Ops 3, was phenomenal. Everyone was doing challenges left, right, and centre. It was nuts.
Rainbow Challenge, I think that was
that was still popular at that time. Of course, if we're talking about big collaborations here with zombies careers during that time in 2016, I gotta mention the Z House. Back when COD released, and whether you like or dislike the map, you cannot deny it was one of the peak moments of zombies, and it brought so much hype, especially the fucking PPSH.
Alright, Dempsey, once more for old time's sake.
PPSH!
There's some fucking Doctor Who's coming into the map as well. I saw the PPS. Oh. Okay. Let's just calm
stand
down.
up. Let's
right?
calm down.
Let's just.
I remember this.
Let's just calm down, alright?
Alright.
Let's just calm down, alright?
And then leaning on to the biggest event in zombies at that time being Easter Eggs for Charity 2016. Getting over 17 content creators from zombies to go up against each other in Easter egg speedrun races and raise money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and they raised over $100,000, which is absolutely nuts to think. And then next year they added in 4 more content creators, being 22 content creators in total for Easter Eggs for Charity 2017.
Can I just say, seeing some of these guys right here on screen is so funny, because some of these guys are still making content, some of them are not, and you're just like, wow, what happened to these guys? Not saying who, of course, but there are just some legends among here that I hope return to Black Ops 6.
And not only that, those 4 content creators and a bunch of others, there was actually a lot of new faces like Chopper, Smart Guy 316, Steve, Avery, Q9Z, Adam, and of course JC Backfire. That year they raised over $200,000 for St. Jude's, doubling on what they done last year, which is absolutely amazing. But during 2017, the Z House was back, of course, with another second running of the year, on top of ZWC being announced, which was hosted by MC Sports Hall. Granted, it's been told that it did not do well financially. It was definitely a great moment within the community. But sadly, some things just don't always last. But the release of Black Ops 4 Zombies, there was definitely a big switch in tone. A lot of people were not happy with blue screens, which I totally understand.
Caught me off guard, devil. Costly.
I can't even.
Yep.
As soon as I shot
the HUD, the gameplay mechanics, Blood of the Dead's Easter egg being marked as horrible, just not being the best, and a lot of people turned away from the game modes quite fast. Even though BO4 had its rough patches, people still stuck through whilst also having a lot of new people rise to content creation. For instance, Tim Hansen. Tim actually brought back some people to the zombies content creation scene, even if it was just for a while. For instance, the Swift Blaze, and of course many others, but once again, it didn't last, unfortunately. And once we reached Cold War Zombies, some people did leave the content creation side of things when it came to zombies. Sure, some creators might have made some videos here and then, but not a lot, and Pat was one of them. But some people from the last gen of zombies creators were still doing zombies at that time, and still are doing it now. I'm talking people like Dalek JD.
Okay, I'm just gonna post it right here. Clarky is just talking about like the Black Ops ways of the Black Ops games where people were leaving, but we also have to think about that during the time of Black Ops was not the only zombies mode that was there. We had, of course, Advanced Warfare with World War II, with IW, and some people really were just like, I don't know if this is for me, so they went away and hoped for the next game to be good. And when that went awry, let's just say Black Ops 4, they were just like, yeah, no, I'm done with it, with all the stuff that's been going on. Knowing that BO3 was its peak at the time, and holding up to like a promise of like 3 years that a new game comes out, and then boom, it's not what they want. Yeah, that is something.
Codename Pizza, Mr. Roth Waffles, and many, many more, which I really don't need to say. But let's move on to some of the careers from the last generation that did leave zombies as a whole.
Honestly, from like, I guess, from a majority perspective, honestly, there hasn't been that much that we've lost. If you like, even if you look back at like Codename Pizza, Greg FPS, they take long breaks, but they're still uploading. They're still here. There's only a couple that we've lost. Like, for example, like you mentioned Avery, like that was a whole like flashback to me because we haven't seen Avery in years.
Avery went Fortnite. I love how the building was back then. I remember this like very briefly.
What? Okay, build glitch, build glitch, build glitch. I can't build. I can't fucking build, game. Jesus.
I remember this.
Shit clip. Game, bro. Yo, Fortnite.
And I miss him. And he left around BO4 if I'm not mistaken. Do I blame him? No. But the majority of us left around BO4. Cold War, not even Vanguard, was the responsibility of like multiple people leaving. It was primarily just Black Ops 4. You also have to think around that time too. The zombies community itself is incredibly negative, just inherently. And I think we were peak negativity honestly in Black Ops 4 because the majority of the community, they went back and they blamed the YouTubers and said that that was the reason why the game failed. That was the reason why it was such a flop, such a disappointment, when that's just like not the case. It's not the YouTuber's fault for Treyarch making false promises or any of that crap. It's literally just Treyarch's fault, which is also why like even right now, right, you go look at like Lex's channel, he's incredibly negative about Black Ops 6. The reason why is because this game just gives massive Black Ops 4 vibes. I don't know if any of you were still there around the time, but it gives massive BO4 vibes. It scares the hell out of me. I'm still excited for it, but I understand it, which is why it's just Lex is trying to play it safe. That's honestly my take, or why I think he's so negative, unreasonably so in my opinion, because they're just scared of another BO4. He doesn't want to get blamed for hyping the community up again for no reason. I genuinely believe that. But I mean, like even today, right, like look at John Rizzo. Now there's a lot of reasons why Jay Rizzo left, and I don't really know that much as to why, but he still interacts with the community, so I wouldn't really blame the community. I think there was just a lot of factors of him leaving. I mean, some people like they left, but they're still not really gone. Like look at Chucky. Like he works for Mr. Beast now, despite all the shit going on with that. He's still doing things. So if you wanted to see him or support him or whatever, there you go. You know, he's still there. He's not truly gone. Same thing goes for Lonely Mailbox. Like I'm pretty sure he still makes music. He's still around. He's not gone, but he's just kind of gone from the community because the people in this community are at least among the newer gen, and I guess before in the past of the older gen, besides Milo, we're a very creative community, especially when it comes to content creation. We do a lot of things, except
yeah, just talking a bit more about that, like I feel what you're saying with the whole Lex thing, and that it looks a bit like BO4, but even though if it looks like BO4, this is just a personal opinion of mine, is that when Black Ops 4 was announced, we all were very hyped about the game itself. We were getting 3 maps on launch. One of them was going to be a remaster of Beloved 5 with the Ultimus crew. So everybody was happy for it. Beloved Dead, of course, being a Mob the Dead remaster. But yeah, it didn't work out how people were thinking, because you were saying like the blue screens. But also afterwards, I still, as a Zombies player, played every single day and grinded out what I could on the game. I got Dark Matter. I was one of the first few people to get the Welling freaking Golden Viper. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but you had the Golden Viper camo only, and then a few updates later, they finally added dark matter into the mix, so people could finally grind for it. But I was one of the first people to get the Welling Gold, because I was just like, yeah, okay, this is what we're doing right now. And I actually got that done before, I believe, Dead of the Night came out. Yeah, before Dead of the Night came out, because I remember getting it, and then there was this new thing like where you could get the silver bullets on Dead of the Night, and you could just replenish ammo. So you have to imagine that if you're just grinding that gun, you have about 40 shots in it. It's very weak. It's up until like round 5. It's like a 1-hit headshot, maybe 2. And after that, you just either pack-a-punch it or you just restart. I kept on restarting every single time just to do that. It was a boring one, but it was something that I was grinding, and I was taking out everything that I could. And when Dark Matter arrived, people were grinding for that as well. Well, I have a feeling that with Black Ops 6, like you were saying, inside of Black Ops 4 we had a lot of stuff that were like, oh, this looks cool, this looks cool. We also have that right now with Terminus Island, and now the reception with Liberty Falls. People are seeing like, oh, maybe we're going back to that BO4 era. You have to think about this. This is like their successor to Cold War. They're leaving behind the old formula and going on with the next formula to see what works better for the next generation of players. Exactly what we're also saying here, the new generation of Zombies content creators. But enough yapping about from me. We're gonna continue.
For like nowadays, it is kind of all the same, but I'm not going to delve into that. But back then especially too, like a lot of things were going on, a lot of talents were being developed that could be applied elsewhere. Because honestly, like Lonely Mailbox was great at making music. I don't know why he would even want to stick with the community. Like I'm okay with him branching out, and I think most people were too. I don't think anyone got flack for it. Now, speaking of new generation, let's talk about some of the content creators that are new, like me, that are currently doing really well, that are currently getting a lot of fame or whatever. Some of them are recently new or just like new this year. I mean, like look at FPS Psycho. He's the perfect example of like a new creator that isn't like just blew up this month, but...
So, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna say this. FPS, if you see this, I know we talked a lot and everything, but in the beginning, I was very iffy about you, but knowing you more now, you're a great Zombies content creator, and I just hope that it will work out for you, and I wish you the best with everything.
Did blow up like a couple months ago. He's a recent addition to the community. He's massive. Now he makes custom Zombies content, but he did do a lot. He still is an addition, and he's a good one. And you're seeing nowadays like a lot of smaller channels like mine, Clarkysj, Code 6 Beluga, Xenixy, Stanley 557, Renzaru, even though he's not really small. He's still new gen though. SBP, you've got that XD person, you've got Zesty Moon. I can keep going. And they're all doing
there's another
very,
XD?
very different things. And it's great. And I think now more than anyone, oh yeah, even Beware the Six. Beware the Six is like probably my favorite new gen like content creator, honestly, because what he makes is just so new. Go look at any of his videos. I have never seen a video like Beware the Six's. He's probably the most creative person. He makes his own soundtracks for his videos. He makes his own sound effects for his videos. You guys don't know how he like makes it, but I do, and it is insane. He puts so much effort. That man probably deserves more support than anyone in the community just because of how creative he is, like just genuinely. And I think that's probably why, like, especially nowadays, is that you're kind of seeing kind of like a rebuttal. I feel like the majority of us are getting support because we are doing something new, because we are doing something original that isn't just the Mr. Beast format. Because I feel like in all corners of YouTube, not even just in the community, like in the Zombies community, but that Mr. Beast like highly edited ADHD zoom in bullshit like format has kind of like infected the community. How much have these kind of creators like conformed into what is the normal, right?
Yeah.
Like, what really separates you at this point? If you're making the same kind of thumbnails, the same kind of content, all you're doing is reacting to people, there's nothing of substance there.
Are you calling me out right now? Because I'm just reacting to you? Nah, just kidding. But it is true. It's just reactions. It's the whole formula just being done over and over and over again. And it's something that aspiring content creators are struggling with right now to see what is the norm for the people of this generation so that they can click on your videos. I've been trying some stuff with my videos, and some of them they work, some of them they don't. But that's just content creation in general. You either make something that you like, Assassin's Creed 3 Platinum Trophy that took me like 48 hours to make, and it fails. And then you're like, okay, well, this fails. Do I stop with it? No, I don't stop with it. I try to evolve from it. I try to take my mistakes that I learned and put that as feedback to my next videos. It's something as an aspiring content creator. If something happens to your video and you're like, oh, I only got like 78 views or something, don't be like, oh, it's just 78 views. Those are still 78 people that watched your video around this globe. And if you think about it, that's still like a little bit of progress. Each little time you get that, you can ask for feedback. You can see, okay, this video is not doing well. What can I do to evolve on it? I've been asking my friends to see, okay, how can I do this? If you got friends yourself, or even are in like a Discord server or anything, there are so many people online that can help you out with it. And you can just ask them, hey, what do you think of this video? Do you think that something needs to be changed? I could make a dumb freaking meme video and get like 1 million views because it's a retweet from freaking TikTok or something. Or I can just focus on what is my type of content and work with that, with the feedback. Because using the feedback that you get, you can make progression. I wasn't very much a fan of using a face cam. And even so, still, I'm still trying to look into like the screen and still looking sometimes at this, doing some stuff with my hands. It's something new for me, but I'm trying to work with it, just to see, because there's nothing behind me here. There's no audience that I can see. You guys can see me right now, but I can't see you. And that's something that you have to really have in consideration when you're making these kind of things. Like, you can have your controller, be ready to game, and just be like, okay, so now I'm going to play Firebase C. That's not going to work out. I was that guy back in the day. But now I'm trying to use the energy that I have and the positivity from my friends to use the feedback that they give me and create more better types of videos. It might take a while, but they're better in quality. I wanted to focus on quantity, but I rather have quality over quantity. Maybe if you want to start up, it's better to have quality, but you can also use that to really discover your type of video you want to make. Let's continue.
Outside of just people liking you because they saw you before. That's kind of it, right? Nowadays, like, I'm not even talking about me. I'm just talking about like other creators too. Like, we're doing more than that. They're doing more than that. They're trying to be more positive around the game. And even the community is negative. I don't think anybody even wants to be. I think the majority of people want to be positive or want to have a discussion. Someone was in my comments like a day ago that was like, all these features should never be in zombies. They should all be removed. And I'm at a middle ground with them, like, just genuinely. So even a lot of people that want to be hateful, they even really don't want to be at the end of the day. And I feel like the majority of us are being more positive, which is why we are doing new things. We are being more positive. We are being creative. And that's why we've kind of exploded the past like month or two. It was just about timing, right? Because COD Next blew up, the zombies discussion blew up because of everyone's excitement for the game, which is also why we got more attention, because the algorithm was pushing more videos on topics that people were looking for, like zombies. Zombies was a very big one, which is why the majority of us got on your recommended, we got on your suggested page, is because of just the topic itself was massive, which is also why even in Black Ops 3, you saw a ton of new creators getting exploded around that time. Like Liam, Avery, like they were getting a lot of traction. And it was just because zombies was such a big topic at that time. What we're seeing now, it's still nothing new. Even to this day, it is nothing new, because we saw it back then before too. It's only new now because we haven't seen it in 6.5 years. And that is the difference.
Hello, future Clarkysj here. I forgot to put out a tweet in regards to what you guys think who's going to be in the new generation of Call of Duty Zombies content creators, and this is what you guys said. We got one from Zone X. Zone X says, been working hard from growing 300% in the last 2 months, nothing is stopping my momentum now. And you know what, I love to hear the passion, I love to hear the motivation within yourself. So for anyone you know who's doing zombies, doing whatever content creation, just have some motivation in yourself, and good on you, Zone X, good on you. And then of course we got Joe, and he just says, the hard truth is not many, if any, whoever wants it will get it, like a wise man once said.
No, just Joe in general has that mentality where he's like, if something fails, do not stop with it, try and adjust. And I've been learning so much stuff from Mr. Joe at 123. I mean, it's a reason why I do a podcast with him. Oh yeah, Zcast exists, right? Yeah, no, Zcast still exists. Just a little bit under the weather, but Joe has been saying to everybody, like, if you want to grow, you can do it. But if you have to drive for it, you need to continue with it, or else that momentum just stops. And you can see that with a lot of people right now that are already in the zombies community and they stopped for a little bit and now trying to return. They're like, oh, my views are down so much because I haven't been uploading. And they're trying to find a drive for that. And if you find a drive back to make content creation and keep on pushing it, you will eventually get many views. But is it gonna be fun for yourself? Maybe not, maybe so. Sometimes, I'm just gonna say this, you need to take a break and just think about the little things that you can progress on.
But Chuck, he said Nova, No Name, Beware the Six are some names I didn't see get listed. Well, there you go. So those are some names there for people that, you know, are rising in the zombies community as content creators as of right now. Then we got from Spooky's McGee, and he says me. Shout out to Spooky's McGee. We got Chuck again saying Clarkysj guy.
Yes.
I blocked him on Twitter, by the way, after that comment. Then got Tragic saying your mom. What? Just had to double check with my mother. No, she's not doing content creation. We got one from Badry saying, already been here. At X wonderful _X. He is the GOAT. Shout out to my boy. Then we got Gabriel Moody. He says, at Frenchie's OP. There you go. There you go. And then we got Perka saying donuts, Stanley, and Nova. And that Clarkysj guy, you know, I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but you know what? I think he would have.
It's that guy right now here on screen, you know, right down here. That guy right there who's just like looking in the screen right now. Yeah, that's Clarkysj. Great guy. Go subscribe to him. He deserves it.
Appreciate what you just said. Thank you so much. We got The Deceiver saying, I will be doing everything in my power to do so myself. That's great. Of course, like I said earlier, if you want to have, you know, if you want to strive for content creation, no matter what game it is, whether it be zombies or something completely different, or just another type of format of content, whether that be vlogging or something completely different, go for it. Have that motivation. Don't give up. Take your time, you know. You could upload anything and then one day it will explode. So honestly, don't feel like you need to upload every day. Take your time. I mean, the Huck Tour video is, you know, proof of that. We've got Brad also saying Clarkysj. Thank you, Mr. B-Rad the Man. I support B-Rad the Man. We got Chronic Undead saying Awaken Undead. If you guys don't know, actually, Awaken Undead is actually a big group of zombies content creators. Kind of similar to what Greg FPS done with Obey Undead. And then we got one from Dale Kit.
Just gonna say this out there, just a little shout out. I'm inside of Awaken Undead, so yeah, I guess talk a little bit about it. We're just like a little zombies group right now that's just trying to strive and make content creation together with each other. And just have fun while we're doing it. We always say good morning in the mornings to each other. I have not been responding to them because I was just focused with my own life, but I am back for content creation. That's why I'm making this video, and I just wanted to see what the new generation of zombies content creators is going to be looking like.
See, and Dale Kenny says, me, I'm bad at the game, so people can watch my gameplays when I get around to it and feel better about themselves. You know what? I'm bad at zombies, so I mean, it's good to know that we can both be sharing the game together, too.
Hold up, Clarky, no. Cap, Clarky. Cap. That's capping. You are not bad at zombies. You are a freaking god at zombies because you know every single Easter egg out of your head. You've been doing a series called Easter Eggs for Days for over 200 episodes. So yeah, don't call yourself bad, because you definitely are not. I, however, am bad, and that's why I want to get back into the game by doing stuff like you did. You're literally an inspirational message for everybody. Let's just say it like that.
Become better at zombies together. We got one from Nicole, and she says, Steve from Blue's Clues. Alright, okay. Now we got one from Is Pepsi OK saying, Beware the Six is a channel that has recently passed 1,000 subscribers and has very entertaining and very unique content.
Again,
definitely think it's worth checking out. Shout out to Beware the Six. After that we got Cavern, and he says, I've seen in the comments already, you already know it's got to be Awaken Undead and its members. Again, like I mentioned previously, Awaken Undead is a big zombies group channel, so check out Awaken Undead. Then we got one from Azan, and he says, I will play on the same solo save for the entirety of the year, mark my words. That has nothing to do with content creators at all. We got one from Ewan Austin, and he says, hoping the Samuel 17th returns for Black Ops 6 to be honest. JMoney26 is also a pretty underrated career who's been making consistent Modern Warfare Zombies content all year round, so he'll all be in with Black Ops 6. I agree,
True.
Samuel definitely
True.
did pop up
Samuel.
when it came to Cold War and its high rounds, and of course the camel grinding, and then of course he popped off even more when he went back to the older games that he hadn't done the Easter eggs on, so seeing him coming back would be great. And yes, again, big shout out to J-Money. That was my teammate for Zombies for Charity this year. J-Money is a great guy, you know, even though Vanguard and Modern Warfare Zombies are pretty rough in, you know, a lot of areas, he stuck to it and tried to make as much content as he could from those games, so shout out to J-Money. After that, we got one from Hectic, and he says, at Awaken Undead is top tier and has a variety of killers in the Zombies community, at Rezo, at Am Valley, Chronic Undead, and Cavern.
Hectic. Did you really forget about me? Did you really forget about Jay's crying? So sad.
And many more. Sorry for saying
Joking.
any of these names wrong, by the way. I'm bad at English. Then we got one from Dr. Prescription saying, Dr. Prescription, he writes your prescription for zombies, so there you go. Then we got one from Stanley557 and Beware the Six. There you go, shout out to those two. Then we got from The Love is Real. That's a name right there. I'll toss myself into here. You know what? That name is great. Shout out to you, bro. We got one from Rezau saying also Awaken Undead. We got one from Abomination saying Donuts in Russian. Shout out to those two. And then of course we got one from I Don't Know saying J Money once again. And then we got one from Mike saying I don't want to say myself, but myself. I make great weapon guides and rewatchable videos that are going to blow up for BO6. You know, I'm going to have to 100% agree. If you guys don't know Mike, he actually makes a lot of videos when it comes to, you know, the score streaks within zombies. I actually watched all of his score streaks videos within Cold War Zombies, and they were actually very highly detailed. I went into a lot of the specifics of the negatives, the positives, and just all around what's the better score streaks and weapons in general. He's actually been doing a lot of that stuff for Modern Warfare Zombies as well, and, you know, like he said there, he'll be doing a lot of that stuff for Black Ops 6 Zombies. So if you guys want to, you know, figure out what's the best weapons, what are the worst, where are the best score streaks, what are the worst score streaks, Mike's your guy, man, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Got one from Kyle, and he says Stanley and Donuts. Then after that we got Def My Foot saying me, devil face. Then we got one from Forward Leaks saying Stanley557 for sure. Then we got one from COD Zombies Farts too. Me, I post COD Zombies Farts edits every now and then.
Right.
We got one from Stanley himself saying, you're too kind, I have thrown in MCC, Streamington, and at Whitecliff Games. Just to name a few more, there's so many talented careers as recently. And I got 100% agree, man. You know, Zombies has been in such a rough state that it surprised me that we're getting so many new people on the content creation side of things and making so many cool ass unique content that, you know, no one's ever seen on the zombie side of things, or, you know, maybe people have seen it. It's just good to see that a lot of people are coming to Zombies making content on, and that's kind of, you know, somewhat inspiring people to still, you know, play Zombies in a sense. Kind of like what Tim Hansen did. Then we got one from Toasted to that Chroma Prime GF bad. Okay. Stanley557, Stachino, FPS Psycho, are a few I believe should be the new generation, to be honest. Also, I would say me as well, but I'm fucking lazy and take months to upload shit, so brilliant. Of course, along with this, there are still a lot of great things in the community that, you know, in terms of content, there's a lot of things Zombies Career is actually really collaborative on. Like, for instance, Noah's big custom map competition event. He gets custom mappers from all around the world to go up against each other and make the best custom map.
Shout out to my buddy Fnatic.
Month, and whoever has the best custom map in his eyes wins
GPW Gaming.
$10,000, which, like you said, somewhat of a Mr. Beast format there, but for Zombies community, that's something that's not really been seen. So I think stuff like that is actually pretty cool. And then of course you have other events like Zombies for Charity that was made by Zazu for the win back in 2019, ZFT made by Switz, and Zombies Community Showdown made by XD Flamer.
Yes! Zombies Community Showdown! Let's go!
Even though the latest games for Zombies haven't been everyone's cup of tea, at least the community still stands and triumphs and plays Zombies for what it is. You just have a shit ton of fun.
Expert!
Oh my god!
Right.
Let's go!
Bro,
Let's go, Expert!
We did that, dude.
Let's go! Let's go!
Nice! Let's go, Insane!
The birds.
Go! Go! Is he dead? He's dead! Yes! What? Shit!
Jason.
Oh
no!
my gosh!
Oh, dude. Oh my god.
Tragic.
It gives me another one of those. That is insane.
Oh
go. The keeper is exposed. The
Greg.
and that'll do it for him. That will do it for him.
Look at him.
All right, Greg, let's go, baby. What? Oh my
Hi guys, this one works here.
What the? Oh my god.
That's loud. That's loud. Oh, that became loud. I'm sorry about that.
It's a good thing to talk about, you know, how the community is as a whole, and of course, with some people from the last generation of Zombies careers from World at War all the way up to BO4 that are still standing with us, or some people that have left, and of course, new people that are still rising, like in the new games, or the old games, or hell, even both, and are still looking to Black Ops 6, even after the whole controversy with Liberty Falls and so many other controversies regarding Black Ops 6 Zombies. Anyways guys, I thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank No Name for joining me today. Thank you, good sir. I
Thank you,
appreciate
No
it.
Name. Thank you, Clarky.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I love talking about this subject. Honestly, it's very interesting, and we're gonna see, honestly, because at this point, it's pretty much just like who is gonna continue to be in the community, right? We're gonna see like what happens in the next couple months, because we might honestly have a couple new figureheads, hopefully, in the scene, and I'm excited for it, 100%.
I agree, honestly, 100%. I definitely do agree. I think Black Ops 6 will be a big change for the content creation scene as a whole. We'll just see how it is.
Definitely.
Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll leave No Name's socials and YouTube in the description below. Please do go check out my man's. You're actually almost close to 2k, I'm pretty sure.
1.46k in like 3 weeks.
1.46k. Let's just check after this video.
So please do
like,
go check out
how far
No
it is,
Name
because
in
I
the
need to
description
subscribe
below.
to him.
Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all within the next video live stream. And goodbye.
Thank you so much, Clarky. That was such a great video. Honestly, I think that might be one of your best videos you ever recorded, in my opinion. There was soul in it. There was you put your heart into it. You put your vocals into it because you were just expressive about it. And that's what needs to be in a video, in my opinion. And you can see it that he's having fun, which is one of the best parts about it. We're going to No Name right here, and we're just gonna subscribe to him right here. He's almost on 1.49k, so I believe he's almost on 1.5k. So make sure to check him out. And well, let's hope that my video recorded here, because I see a black screen. I've been recording for 37 minutes, so we shall see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Clarky, for the great video. No Name as well for being a great commentator on it. Would love to collaborate with you sometime. And just for those people out there as well, who are just like, oh, there's so many people in here. Like, do you think I could collab with them? Of course you could someday. You can always just ask people like, hey, do you want to make a collaboration? That's all about it, right? Zombies community is not just there for just content creation, but it's to help each other. So that's why I'm just saying out there, if you need help with anything regarding COD Zombies, content creation or anything, you can always hit any of us up on the socials. Just do not spam us. I myself am fairly new at the whole content creation scene, of course, but for now, I would just say thank you so much for watching, and this is your boy Flamer, signing off. Have a great day.